Canvas 4, coming soon.
It's nothing like anything, Micromax.
Started na? అంటే నువ్వు దగ్గర రాకు అట్లా
Hi there, this is Ranjit from tech2buzz.com, and in this video we're going to do the full review for this Micromax Canvas HD. And this is the latest super phone from Micromax, and it sports some impressive specs. Coming to the processor, the Canvas HD sports a 1.2 GHz quad-core processor based on the Cortex A7, and it also has a dedicated GPU, that's the PowerVR SGX 544. Also, another good thing about this phone is most of these budget-oriented phones come with just 512 MB of RAM, but the Canvas HD, which is also known as the A116, comes with 1 GB of RAM. Hence, everything is butterly smooth on the phone, and during my testing, I did not face any lag issues or anything like that. Overall, the experience with the phone was very fluid. Also, let's look at the Android version that comes with the phone, and also Micromax did a good thing, and out of the box it comes with the Android version, that is Jelly Bean. Specifically, it comes with the Android version 4.1.2. Coming to the storage, here I have a little bit of a problem with this phone. As Micromax, though everything they have spec'd up, they did not increase the internal storage. It's divided into two parts: phone storage, that's 1 GB, and the internal SD card, that is 1.7 GB. You can add a micro SD card up to 32 GB, and I added a 8 GB micro SD card, as you can see. But the problem is that very heavy apps like games, etc., if they are more than 1.8 GB or something, will simply not run on this. I'll talk about it a bit later. Again, coming to the screen, Micromax did a fabulous job, I have to say, and this screen is a HD screen, that's a 720p HD screen, and if you look at the viewing angles also, it's very good. And also it comes with auto sensor, so you don't have to constantly adjust the brightness, just keep it to auto settings. As you can see here, brightness, we have automatic brightness sensor, and that does a great job. And I have to again say, the screen quality that Micromax has put on this Canvas HD is very good. No issues regarding the same. Now, coming to the apps also, I had tested it with a lot of apps, and some users asked me to test with Flipboard also, and I did not get any crashes or anything like that. Yes, I did get some crashes with the camera app, and I had to restart the phone once or twice, but it was not every time. In my 4 to 5 days of testing, the phone crashed on me about 2 times, as I said, but it is not like always. So I would say the phone is stable enough, but you might encounter 1 or 2 crashes. And now let's look at the free RAM that's available on the phone, and let's fire up this Android system info. And as you can see, the free RAM available is 607, and that's very good, I have to say. And as I said earlier in my testing, I did not face any lag issues or anything like that. So for even multitasking, this phone is really good. Now, as we are connected to a Wi-Fi network, let's just quickly fire up this web browser, and let's quickly go to our site, that's tech2buzz.com. And as you notice, it loads the site fairly quickly, and I have to say I have no problems regarding the browsing. It's really smooth and no issues. It does a great job. Also, it can play back, videos that are embedded within the web page. This is a YouTube video that's embedded in this web page, and let's change the orientation, and if you notice how quick it was, and let's play back this video. Hi there, this is Ranjit from tech2buzz.com, and in this video we're going to do the unboxing for this Xperia Z and have a first look at the same. So as you can see, that also works fine. So in terms of web browsing, I have no issues with the phone. You will have a very good experience with web browsing. Coming to the speakerphone, it's on the back, it's adequately loud, but what I have noticed is that at full volume, it vibrates the bass of this a little bit. So the build quality, yes, it's very good. There's no creaking noise or anything like that when you shake the phone or anything, but I wouldn't say the build quality is perfect. Micromax has come a long way, but again, it's not perfect. And when you raise the volume of the speakerphone, this back portion vibrates a little bit, so it gives that cheap feeling. But overall, the build quality, I would say, is decent. And also, coming to the media playback, I had no issues with the phone, and it could play back media up to 1080p without any issues. For example, let's open up the gallery app. I have a few videos, and again, it could play back 720. This is a 720p video. If you see, let's play it back. I can see the viewing angles also are really good. So it plays back the 720p content without any issues, and I was surprised to see that even it could play back this 1080p video. This is a high bitrate 1080p video. So the quad core power is just coming here because most of the dual core phones just simply cannot play back this video this smoothly. So again, in terms of video playback, you shouldn't have any problems with the phone. Also, let me show you the YouTube app, and let's just play back this Micromax Canvas HD gaming video that I made earlier. Let's scrub a little, and just notice this, it plays it back in HD quality, and again it does a brilliant job. So for watching videos etc, you'll have a very good experience with this phone. Now coming to the gaming, I have made a dedicated video regarding the gaming performance of this phone, so you can check out that video for more info. This phone does have the the processing and the GPU power, but simply due to the limited internal storage, many heavy games, for example Asphalt 7 or Nova 3 etc, games like that will simply not install or run on this phone. Now coming to the benchmarks, here also I got some very decent results, and as you can see in the Nina mark, we got a very good score of 40.7, which is kind of not the best I would say, but it's excellent score for a budget oriented Android phone. And as you can see, it comes with the PowerVR SGX 544 GP. Let me also show you the quadrant scores. I've run it. Before that, let me show you the system information. And as you can see, it's a 4-core processor clocked at 1.2 gigahertz, and the memory is 1 GB. Now coming to the sensors, here I have a problem. Micromax skimped on it and it just provided very limited sensors. It doesn't have a gravity sensor or a magnetic compass. So applications like compass simply do not work on this phone. I also tried the Google navigation on this and I did not have any luck. It was simply not navigating properly. I have made a video, you can check out that for more info. As you can see, we got a score of 3752, which I would say for a quad core is not the best. For example, the S3 etc, which are quad core, they generally get a score of around 5500, but definitely it is much better than dual core Android phones that we have seen. And let me give you the breakup. The total is 3757. Out of that, the CPU got a score of 9316, memory is 2093, IO is 4724, 2D is 260, and 3D is 2394. So again, very decent scores. So these are the ANTTU benchmark scores. We got a score of 12,812, which is again a very decent score. Let me show you the detailed score. These are the detailed scores. You can just pause the screen to get an idea regarding the same. So again, in benchmarks also we get a decent score. And another good thing about this phone is that when we stress other phones, for example, when you're doing heavy gaming on benchmark, generally this portion of the phone gets relatively warm or hot in other phones. But in this phone, it is just a little bit warm, and I would say it's excellent. Now let me also talk a little bit about the rear facing camera, which is an 8 megapixel shooter, and it also has a dedicated mic over here. And this is a dual LED flash. Actually it's just a single LED, but the way it's arranged, it looks like a dual LED. And let's open the camera app now. And the rear facing camera is 8 megapixel, as I said, and we do get this touch to focus functionality. I'll just switch off the flash. I'll just keep it to auto, and you can tap on it, and if you notice how quickly it took the shot. Let me just switch off the flash, and now let's take the shot. Again, it takes the snaps actually pretty quickly. If you see, let's look at the shots that we took. This was without the flash, and if you notice, it's a little bit blurry, but let's look the one that came with the flash. And if you notice, the details come out to be really good on this one. Actually, the kind of experience I had with the camera is kind of mixed. Outdoors, it does, I would say, a pretty good job considering the budget oriented price of this phone. But indoors, sometimes the pictures come out to be a little bit soft to my liking. I'll show you all these snaps so that you can get a better idea. And this is the mode. Actually, from here you can set the options. And the good thing is, in video, if you keep the video quality to fine, it can shoot video in 1080p. I also tested the front facing camera with Skype and the quality was decent enough. I wouldn't say excellent, but decent enough, and it worked fine. And also, you notice this LED notification light over here. Whenever you get an email or a SMS, this glows, and when you put on the charger, it glows in red color. So that's also there. And the earpiece quality is also pretty decent. I did test it with a lot of voice calls, and all the parties said that the voice calls were very clear, so I have no issues regarding the same. This is the the messaging app, standard, nothing else. And the good thing is the keyboard is very wide, for example, and it's very easy to type on this one. Also, it changes the orientation if you change it like this, so no problems regarding the keyboard. Now coming to the battery life, Micromax has put in a 2000 milliampere battery on this phone, and I did all my testing with just a single SIM card, and with that and medium usage it could last slightly more than 1 day. But if you're going to use 2 SIM cards, then you might need to charge the phone twice a day. So I would say acceptable battery life for medium usage if you're going to use a single SIM. And so what do I feel about this Micromax Canvas HD, also known as the A116? First, the good things. Again, you get this gorgeous 5-inch screen, and the screen quality, I have to say, is really good, and everything looks really crisp on this phone. I have no problems with the screen, and also as it's a quad-core processor, everything runs fluid on this phone. Also, you will hardly see any lag issues or anything like that. Coming to the cons that I have, Micromax skimped on the sensors, as I said, so apps like Compass and GPS navigation will simply not work properly on this phone. Also, the rear speaker quality, as I said, at max volume it vibrates a little bit, so in the long term it could create a problem. Again, if you are a high-end gamer, due to the limited internal storage that we have, it might be a problem for some unless you root the phone. Apart from that, I would say it's a great Android phone overall from Micromax. The biggest con that I have is Micromax, and the reason for that is lately I have been getting a lot of customer feedback, and they are not impressed with the the service and after support by Micromax. Yeah, the phone works great, it works great, but if you have a problem with the phone, then you will just regret that you bought a Micromax phone. So that is one issue, and this phone sells in India for around 14,000 or so. For that 14,000 or so, the hardware that you're getting is, I would say, pretty good, but again, 14,000 is not a small amount, and I hope Micromax pays a lot more attention regarding their customer service, etc. It's not just that you just sell the phones, it's after sales and support also that counts. I hope you found this video review helpful. That's it for now. This is Ranjit from tech2buzz.com, and I hope to see you in my next video.
Hey, what's happening guys? This is Bharat Nagpal for iGandit, and today we're going to be checking out the review of the new Micromax Canvas Turbo. Now, aesthetically, the Micromax Canvas Turbo looks like the Micromax 4 mated with the Micromax Canvas Doodle 2, and the Micromax Turbo was born. The Micromax Canvas Turbo essentially looks like the Canvas 4 but has a unibody shell. It has aluminum on the back and has a non-replaceable battery. So let's talk a little bit about the hardware on the Canvas Turbo and see if the Canvas Turbo is worth the 20,000 rupees price that it's been launched at. Micromax Canvas Turbo gets its name from the MediaTek 6589T, which is the turbo chipset from the MediaTek chipset empire. The 6589T has a quad-core 1.5 GHz CPU along with the PowerVR SGX 544MP GPU. Now, on paper, this is an impressive upgrade from the 6589, but is not that great when it comes to real-time performance. You do get 0.3 GHz extra on the clock, but that does not really transfer into real-time usage unless we have a lot more in terms of graphics, and we don't really have a lot more in terms of graphics on the Canvas Turbo. We also have a 2000 mAh battery, a front-facing 5-megapixel camera and a rear-facing 13-megapixel camera that more or less remains the same as the one on the Micromax Canvas 4. The display has been improved to a new 5-inch 1920 by 1080p Full HD display. It does have some of the same viewing angles that we saw on the Canvas 4. It does have better outdoor visibility, but it does not have the accurate color response that we would like from a full HD 1080p display. The device also comes with Android 4.2, and we would have expected Android 4.3 out of the box, but we did not get that. Updates from Micromax are really dodgy, and we don't know when we can expect a new version for the device. So let's talk about performance. Now, on the inside, we saw that the day-to-day usage for the Canvas Turbo was pretty impressive. It's fast and responsive, and you can move around from homepage to homepage without any issue. In the standard set of features, the homepage is fairly customizable, and you can easily drag and drop icons onto the home screen. So customizing the home screen is fairly easy. You can drag and drop icons, you can create folders, and make the screen according to your requirements. So if you have two icons, as we do over here, you can quickly drag and drop them into each other to create a folder, which does appear like you would see folders on Android. So it's fairly easy. You can also name these folders as per your requirement. You can also drop widgets into the home screen, so fairly customizable, just like you would on stock Android. So you don't see a lot of customization done by Micromax on this device. In fact, it more or less remains vanilla with a little bit of UI elements. So you see a custom bit of fonts over here, and you see some changes in the dialer where you get two dialing buttons so that you can initiate calls from different buttons or different SIM cards, but that's about it. Talking about SIM cards, you have two SIM card slots. One is a micro SIM slot and one is a standard size SIM slot. So you get one standard size and one micro SIM. You also get 3G only in one SIM card and not in both. So you don't have 3G in both. The SIM cards are also one usage and one standby. So you don't get dual active SIM cards on the device, which might be disappointing for some people. Although Micromax and MediaTek had an event when they launched the Canvas HD, and they spoke about the 6589 chipset, and they said that it supports dual active SIMs. I don't understand why we still haven't seen those. Now, if we talk about performance from the device, we were fairly impressed. Gaming was fairly decent, and you can watch a bit of our gameplay to understand that a little bit more. And as far as day-to-day performance is concerned, the device seemed out fairly well. If we talk about the FM radio, you need an earphone to connect to the FM radio, and signals and the audio quality is fairly good. So for those who like to enjoy FM on their devices, this one will work out fairly well. If you're using Office applications on the go, you do get a couple pre-installed like Kingsoft Office, but you can download many other from the Google Play Store and use it on the device without any issues. So you can create Word documents, Excel documents, and PowerPoint presentations directly on the device, and then use them later on your PC or your projection system, however you may like to use it. Now, most of the apps that Micromax includes are useless. That's what we think, at least, and you would need to like download your own applications. And we would prefer if Micromax allowed us to delete them instead of just letting them on there. I would have liked to get rid of them. They take away unnecessary space, and we are not very happy about that. If you go into storage, you'll see that we have a bit of phone storage over here. So we have a total space of 1 GB set for the phone, out of which only 367 is available. And then you have a 2.4 GB storage for the device, out of which only 5.54 is available after we've downloaded 4 GB worth of apps. And that's mostly what has been used. And we have a bunch of pictures and videos that we've captured on the device. So after that, we have about 5 GB left, which is fairly decent. And you can't really run out of it unless you like to carry a lot of movies and a lot of music with you. Then this device will not be the best option for you. This device will read USB drives over OTG, so you can use USB drives to carry your music if that is something that you would like to do. Now, downloading Google Chrome improves the responsiveness of the onboard browser, so you can browse websites a lot faster than you could on the natural browser. Now you can see our new layout lays out fairly nicely, loads up really fast. I think we need to give ourselves some props for that as well, but you can see it looks really nice, and it's still loading up some of the images over here. So you can see it looks really nice and loads out really fast, and scrolling is pretty impressive. I don't see if you will see pinching in. You do see pinching in, and it's fairly smooth. Not the best browser experience again, but one of the best browsers that you do get on a device of this value, and it's fairly impressive. If we talk about the camera has been improved slightly versus the previous generation. They have added some new functionality into the camera, including some new animation effects, some 3D panorama, and a remove object feature, which allows you to remove people from your shot. So all those things need to be launched separately, and they take a fairly long time to launch. So for example, if I go into GIF animation, it loads up that effect and opens a separate camera that I need to go back from. So it's almost sort of a third-party feature that has been added into the camera, but it works fairly well. The video record capability is at 1080p at 30 frames per second, which is not the best video quality that we've seen, and video is fairly shaky, and the color is overexposed. So we're not too happy with the video quality of the device. You also continue to have some of the features that Micromax introduced in the first Canvas 4. So you do get this blow to unlock feature that I don't think anyone uses, but you can set up the blow to unlock feature to unlock the device. So for example, if I've just set up the blow to unlock feature here, you can blow or shake the device to unlock it, as I did over here. This is a feature that comes in with this M Unlock application that you can use or choose not to use. This app has been made by PhoneClay. It's almost fairly useless if you come to think about it, because if you're riding on a bike, the phone will shake in your pocket and unlock, may make some calls unwanted, some unwanted calls which you wouldn't like. You also have this new multitasking panel that you can turn on or off by simply tapping on the iFloat tray application over here. So if I pull this out into the center and tap on it, I can pull out this multitasking, sort of quick launch system over here, so I can jump into the dialer anytime I want to. I can also tap on this to jump into messaging from here, so I can look at my messaging. I can then create a quick message and send it to my people. If I want to jump back into settings, I can do that from here. If I want to open up my media player, I can do that from here. So I have this floating media player, almost like the Samsung player, which continues to remain on top unless I get rid of it. So with respect to that, this application is nice. It does not take away from the overall usage experience, and it remains on top. It, however, becomes a irritating little dot on the screen, which I'm not too fond of, but it's there and it works. So it's a great little add-on. It's a great little feature. It also allows you to open up websites in a small little window, which is really fantastic. So as you can see, we can load up our full website in the mobile mode over here as well. It works fairly well. You can also expand the size of this small window according to your requirements. So I can have this window over here and continue to use my phone on the bottom, but I can continue to have this window over here as well. Now you do have some interesting features in the video player that allow you to utilize the video player according to your requirements. So you can increase the volume by simply dragging your fingers across it. Let me quickly show you a video. So if you go into the video player, you can access your brightness from here, your volumes from here, and your brightness from here. So this is just a drag drop sort of effect that you can have. Again, you can see that the quality of the display is fairly good, fairly impressive, at least indoors. Outdoors it becomes a little washed out, but indoors it's fairly good. You can also see this video being captured on the device. So video capture is pretty good. You saw a close-up of a fly over there. Fairly good video capture, but again, it's not the most steady, even though stabilization is on. It's a fairly shaky video and colors are not that great. So as far as the Micromax Canvas Turbo is concerned, it's been fairly well built, but a person buying a Micromax phone would like an interchangeable battery, and I personally would have liked if they would have allowed us to increase the storage. A fixed storage is not the best option that I would like to have on a device like this. If I'm spending 20,000 rupees, I would like to have my storage expanded, and Micromax does not tie in any free storage with any provider. For example, HTC is now giving away 50 gigabytes on top of Google's 15 gigabytes for storage, or earlier they used to give Dropbox, and Samsung gives Dropbox. So those kind of things have not been included. So we have a fixed storage, no cloud support. We'll probably have to buy our own cloud or pay for our own cloud. Allows you to not carry so many things on the phone, which makes it a limitation. But apart from that, in terms of performance, we are pretty happy with the device on day-to-day use. In extreme gaming, we are not too happy because the GPU is not very supportive of the gaming capabilities of the device. The 2 GB of RAM helps in most situations, and the battery life is fairly good. Okay. I missed it. Phone call capabilities are impressive, and we were able to get great networks from the device overall, and we got about a day's use on battery life, which is fairly good. You can get detailed review of the Canvas Turbo on iGAN.in. Follow the link in the description below. You can also catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/iGAN, youtube.com/iGAN TV for iGAN Networks. This has been Bharat Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching.
Hola, ¿qué tal amigos de YouTube? Bueno, esto es solo un mensaje de apoyo a todos aquellos chicos nini. Nini significa no trabajar ni estudiar. En el país existen miles de millones. Y bueno, esto es solamente un video de apoyo para decirles que yo sé que pueden algunos días pensar en si quiero trabajar, quiero hacer algo más o conseguirme una vida social, pero es como estar con barreras invisibles, pero es muy raro porque igual como uno dice, yo tengo suficiente con mi mundo virtual o no sé, con toda tecnología digital, en HDTV, televisión por internet, videos en YouTube, televisión peer-to-peer, videos 3GP, todo esto, televisión vía satélite. Entonces, como que uno dice, ya tengo todo lo que necesito aquí, justamente, ¿no? Además, también quiero decirles que no están solos y que, bueno, si tienen acceso a la internet, bueno, lógicamente ahora tienen acceso a internet porque están viendo este video y algunos días pueden pensar, ay cielos, caray, esto es una mierda, mi vida es una mierda, la vida es una mierda, por X razón. Digamos, ay, qué familia me tocó, mi papá es mi mamá, mi tal, pero si miran a su alrededor, si miran a los vecinos, a toda su ciudad o a todo bla bla bla, van a ver que todo es igual y que ustedes no son los únicos así. También quería decirles, amigos de YouTube, que nunca había hecho esto. Amigos de YouTube, no sé por qué nunca había hecho esto. De decir, de hacer videos más así, al estilo videoblog, vlog, live casting también es otra. Estar transmitiendo las 24 horas tu cuarto o las cámaras de seguridad de tu casa. Es el futuro. Tú tal vez ni siquiera tengas las cámaras o el ancho de banda o las cuestiones técnicas que son mínimas y no costosas. Pero bueno, ¿qué más les iba a decir? ¿Qué más? Android 2500, estás viendo este video, gracias. Luis Fernando López Ortuño, de Tultitlán. Un lugar para vivir, un lugar para divertirse, muy cercano a la Ciudad de México, muy cercano a todo. Tiene línea de metro. Él además es metro aficionado. Le gusta todas estas cuestiones de las señales de televisión y todo esto. Eso es cool. Y todo eso. Y bueno, ¿qué más les iba a decir? Sí, él es por mucho el único que ha localizado mi contenido en internet, mi data, mi videodata en internet, en YouTube. Y eso es muy especial, porque es realmente videos geniales que alguien muy interesado en las cosas interesantes y cool lo localizaría. Y bueno, creo que eso era todo. Igual seguiré haciendo videos de otras cosas que nos pasan, que nos pasa a todos. ¿Han visto esos videos en las redes peer-to-peer? En las redes P2P, por ejemplo, con el programa Chareasa 2, versión 2.2.5.0. Esos videos en donde aparecen GD stuff, you know, boy lovers, KDB, PJK, todo eso, Boy Más Man. Y todas esas cuestiones, Nambla. Y bueno, si ustedes son fans de South Park, saben lo que es Nambla. lo sabrán. Y bueno, Coca-Cola. Bueno, ¿qué más les quería comentar? Mm, es que tengo tantos temas que ni siquiera sé de qué hablar. Ni siquiera estoy seguro si voy a poder subir esto. Porque es en HD y tendré que convertirlo a MPG. Y está en resolución alta. Y convertirlo a 320 por 240 en MPG. En formato MP3, en formato más ligero. Que arrancaría por lo menos una computadora de 1997 con un procesador AMD K7 de 300 MHz. Bueno, estas cuestiones volverían loco a cualquiera, ¿no? Pues en el mundo digital, todo el mundo usa estos medios, Ustream, Justin TV, todos estos medios de live streaming y todas estas cuestiones que ya hasta te venden en la tienda de la esquina. No necesitas ser un genio o alguien súper dotado para saber de estos medios, porque incluso en la televisión o en medios comunes promocionan ya estos medios. Qué fácil se ha vuelto, por ejemplo, si eres gay y estás por siempre en el closet y te gustan chavitos, así, güeritos, así, no sé, ya sabes. Qué fácil se ha vuelto con la tecnología. Pues simple y sencillamente descargas la data, descargas el video, lo usas, lo almacenas, haces respaldo en 7 lugares diferentes. Y sí, en internet, en discos DVD, en cualquiera que sea el caso. Además, quería comentarles acerca de sí, PDS de este chico de Tokio, PDS Kaushigaisha. Los que son conocedores ya sabrán quién es. PDR Kaushigaisha. R&W Daken también. Sí, también quería comentarles acerca de que bueno, yo soy este usuario. Sé que nadie va a ver esto, por tal vez 1, 2, 3 personas, y eso es bueno. 1 o 2, 3 personas, que son ganancia. No quiero que me vean en todo el planeta. Además, ¿para qué? Además, ¿sacaría dinero de Google AdSense? Nah. ¿O fama? Nah. ¿Para qué? Ya tengo sexo virtual. Trabajo, no lo necesito. Solo para la Chokis, la Coca-Cola y pizzas. instantáneas, submarinos de vainilla y litros de leche helada para los submarinos de vainilla también. Esto es super X, pero es información útil de lo que pasa hoy en día, de nosotros, los nini. Sí. Y bueno, ya les hablé de... también quiero decirles acerca de cuánta tecnología es lo mínimo que pueden tener. Bueno, lo mínimo es una laptop, un smartphone o un celular cualquiera. Puede ser uno de estos celulares Huawei Huawei, celulares asiáticos. Puede ser sin Android, para que tomen simplemente el video feed, la señal de video, de todo lo que quieran. Y bueno, finalmente un televisor. No, es smartphone, tablet y celular. Laptop y tablet. Esos son los tres: celular, laptop y tablet. Aunque bueno, pueden dejar la tablet para el último, si es que no están mucho fuera de casa. Pero eso sí, la laptop es esencial. Y un celular no muy costoso para el video. Renraku saki yoshiete kuremasen ka? Soukai desu yo. Natori ga arigatou gozaimashita. Korekara mo nitsu oどうと言いますか 2回 MHz と言います。 DOKM DTB です。横浜です。Pueden escuchar el sonido de esta deliciosura que se llama Coca-Cola. Todos en el planeta la conocen, todos en el planeta la consumen. Y bueno, seguiré hablando de cosas chidas, cosas chingonas, y todo esto. Además, ¿de qué más podría hablarles? La comida, por ejemplo. Las 5 cosas básicas, según yo, que necesitan diariamente en sus vidas. Ya les hablé de la tecnología. No necesariamente necesitan tener internet de 24/7 todos los días del año. Pueden tener internet, por ejemplo, toda la madrugada y duermen de día, que es la moda, según yo. Y sería lo cool. Descargan su sus archivos MP3 de música Deep House. Los disfrutan sin una conexión a internet. Y voilà, ahí los tienen para siempre, sin necesidad de una conexión a internet, porque sabemos que solo algo como el 14% de los mexicanos tienen conexión a internet. Y si tienen internet falla, se corta la línea. Tal vez no si tienen cable o satélite, bla bla bla. En cuanto a la comida, ya dije que son Coca-Cola, galletas Chokis, pizzas instantáneas y un extra que serían tal vez submarinos de vainilla y leche. En cuanto a dinero, pueden tener cada 3 años, cada un año, 500 pesos, 200 pesos de reparar una computadora. Y lo disfrutan en lo anterior que dije de la comida. ¿Sí? Y en cuanto a los boys, pueden usar todos estos videos restringidos que se encuentran en estas redes internas, en estas redes hidden, pero que siguen existiendo, no porque no sean conocidas o no se quieren dar a conocer en los medios de comunicación, no significa que no existan y jamás van a desaparecer, porque están hechas por usuarios comunes de todo el planeta, usuarios más que nada alemanes, brasileños, Sao Paulo, Santos, Copacabana, Manaus, Río de Janeiro y Alemania, lo que sería Berlín. Hay un tipo que se llama Paul en Berlín, tiene toneladas de estos videos. Usuario recurrente en Chareasa 2250. Y ¿qué más les iba a decir? Sí. En cuanto a lugares, places you can have, pueden tener el parque local de vez en cuando, cada 6 meses, cada 7 meses, no importa. Siempre y cuando vayan con los que viven en su casa, por aquello de que, ya saben, nosotros nos sentimos más cómodos si vamos con alguien, salimos con alguien, con mamá, hermanos, todo esto. Y en cuanto a otros lugares, pueden disfrutar del centro comercial Aurrera, Soriana, y los demás que existen como Walmart, Sam's, bla bla bla. Hey, friends from YouTube, it's great you are here right now watching my video. Today I'm going to talk to you about this kind of hidden boys who are the entire day on their rooms without any light like this. And you are on your laptop devices enjoying all kinds of video data or any kind of great stuff like, well, you can have videos from YouTube, videos from the peer-to-peer networks, you also can enjoy deep house music with your headphones, headphones like these ones, with a branded Sony Electronics Corporation. Over here you can see the logo of these ones. It's very great. And I'm going to talk about the basic touch you gotta have. You gotta have a laptop. Is the primary device you can have. You gotta have without any kind of internet connection. But you know, today, if the neighbor have internet access, you can get in and you can have the free data line, the service for free forever. You can have your videos and favorite music stored on your device and enjoy forever. Also kitty stuff, nude, of course. Blondies, 12-year-olds, 12-year-olds. And what else I gotta say to you, my Peter friend? No, that's a joke. Pedophile. Like on the IT Crow series, you remember that episode? The dinner party. What else? Oh yeah, the food stuff. You can have solo the basics. That is, beans and soup, homemade. Made it by your mom. And if you are on the US area and not in Mexico like me, well, you will have instant noodles from Maruchan. Yakisoba is a really good one. With Coke and some chocolate, like Hershey's cookies and cream and that kind of stuff. That's the basics. And on the frozen pizza stuff, I don't know what kind of brand you have in the US. Red Baron, I don't know. That one from Minneapolis, Memphis, I don't know. Well, I'm going to talk next right now about money. You actually don't have to have a fortune. Hide it in your room or any kind of hidden place. You know, you are really concerned about having money for, I don't know, you don't even want, you don't even need, but you thinking about, I have to have money. That's not true. The truth is, you can be ultra happy just with the free stuff it coming into you without do anything, pretty much. For instance, you can just somebody come in and offer to you something, and if that thing you can get access to that, well done. But you will be safe and happy at your room, at your house, with any real friends. Just one friend, virtual friend, just that. Or zero virtual friends, with you will be happy. Now, the voice, I said already, how you can get virtually. On the real thing, it will be more kind of hard to get them. Especially if you are ultra shy like me. Being ultra shy, it's not a bad thing. It's just like a shield for protect ourselves on this ultra dangerous world we are living right now. And you know about this stuff. You can talk about this with Osama. Well, Osama is no longer on this planet. You know what he did in New York City on 2001. That is a real action movie from the real life. Well, now I'm talking about already touch, food, money, boys. Now we have 4 topics. We have the 5th one. It is the places. You can enjoy the mall, the park, a relative's house. You can go to the downtown city once in a while. What else occurs to me? I have access to my data. It's already full. It's not empty spaces anymore here. Accessing to the data. Jesus, I'm unique. I hope a lot of people going to watch this for real. From Iceland to Australia, Japan. Japan have a lot of great YouTubers. They are super great. United States. Wow. They are really great too. And of course my own country, Mexico. Absolutely. I love you. This is a great country. Besides any kind of weird stuff we have, this is great. You don't have to feel weird because this is great. Part of America and everything. From Alaska to Australia, yeah. On Christmas Island, I can have also a few YouTubers. That would be great. Now, this is Tokyo. Tokyo, Sapporo, Niigata, Nara, 茨城県、宮城県、福島県、all of them. Yes. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my video. This is a YouTuber, the super great YouTuber, Héctor Iván Maraz de Horta, from Zacatecas City to the world. Of course, the local government not going to pay me nothing for this fuck it up publicity. Nobody knows me, not even my own family, or my neighbors. I don't have friends, real friends, except you, of course. And But I know there are hundreds of billions of boys like me. With more luck, they have food stuff, instant stuff, noodles, pizza, Coke, cookies, ice cream. That's all. Because their parents are on the minimal line of coolness, of really basic stuff. I'll give it to you. That it's really cool thing. And take care about their own children, their own sons. Alright? I don't want to cut this video because I have a lot of things to say to you. A lot. Really a lot. Visit my other channels on YouTube. I have great stuff from the past. Most of them get deleted. Well, the media don't belong to me, you know. But it remains a lot of good videos about the real life I have here since ever. I have a couple of VHS tapes. I have converted one of Christmas. You can see it on one of my accounts. I think those accounts don't have any problem at all with the YouTube rules, with the YouTube stuff, infringements, that shit. Well, it's not, you know. Probably they are right. They have all of these servers in Mountain View, California, who analyze your data and say, hey, you have a song is not permitted, or oh, that material you just upload, it's a copyright infringement. And you say, wow, I just wanted to share this cool video with my friend in Tokyo, with my friend in New York City, Sao Paulo, in St. Paul, Minneapolis, Minnesota it is, Denver's Colorado, right? LA, Los Angeles, California, Rancho Cucamonga. That is in San Diego? From Cucamonga. No. I don't even know what I'm saying. But I'm going to keep talking. Because I really feel I need to say all of this stuff. Right here, you can see me. I never put the camera like this. I'm not even sure if my face can fit at this screen, or it disappear, or I'm focused, because I can't connect the video camera to my TV set, because I have to put it in a chair, the cables, the connectors are a lot of on the back part, and I can't even see it, and I can fit with the cables to connect them, because my other TV set get broke by a power failure. My other TV set, yeah, get disabled, no longer can bring service, and that's why I'm just singing a little screen from here, from 2 meters, 100 meters, I don't know. But I think today I really did it. This is a great picture also of this. My Coke. I don't have Coke every day, just the days when my mom or my dad buys me one. This can be super little one or a super big one, 2 liters, and this little one. Also, when I'm going to my grandma, when the shame disappear, and I'm just going fucking away to that house with my grandma. All right. What else? I need to say this stuff really faster and quickly because this is an HD video. It's probably not, because I'm going to convert it to a lower quality for being possible to upload it to the YouTube servers. But now YouTube have a really great function about if you are uploading a super big file like 10 gigabytes, 7 gigabytes, and your internet connection get gone away, you can continue with the same file, with the same upload at the next day, like for 3 days or 5, or unlimited if the connection detects activity, uploading the rest of the packets, the rest of the data of these video files. So that's really cool. Thanks to that, I can upload videos longer than 3 hours or more. That's cool. Every year, the tech of YouTube and the devices and the general tech advance a lot. That's cool. You just can watch it in a special program of tech without not being afford these kind of devices. You can buy them. You can buy any kind of new devices. They come every day, like the Google glasses. You put it down. Like I think I have wait. I don't even know where my glasses are for doing an example of what is putting. Alright, we're going to believe this is the Google glasses. You put them here, and these things are capable of take video feed. You are walking on the street like this, and these things can record any kind of stuff you see on the street. It's like a live video footage of your entire life. What about that? I think probably it's too much touch, but it's great. I don't care. I don't even buy them. Probably in the future it's going to be really cheap on costs and more how do we say more brands, more factories who buy them from different providers. Good. So it's great to be on YouTube. It's great to send this data to the entire world, to the entire planet, and more planets beyond. You can see some stuff from Michio Kaku, the Dr. Michio Kaku, about other planets who see our signals. And the SETI group, this group who captures signals from another universes and planets. I don't know, I think cool stuff, very nerdy stuff, but cool stuff. Especially if you get paid for that. Imagine that. Get paid just for capture inexistent signals and signs. For example, for instance, they are the Intelsat crowd, the Intelsat, the Eutelsat, Satmex, who these people have a teleport, a uplink downlink signal headquarters, and they on these central rooms with dishes and everything, they get paid just for monitoring and adjusting the signals on the satellites and and surveillance if the satellite is in the right direction on their orbits. Well, that's, I think, cool stuff, and they pay you for that. You gotta be telecommunications engineering or something for that. I can work on that until SAT. If you wanted to hire me, you can request my help. I'm an expert, for real. I'm talking really seriously. Hacking signals and everything. The intercommunications with Tokyo, NTT Docomo, KDDA, SoftBank. Yes, I am. Hey, get focus my camera. Like this? Like this? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going to put over there my Google glasses. I'm Googling. I'm not Googling. I'm Googling. I'm not Googling. Right here. You can see all my movements. Right here. Right now. Wow. Wow. I can going to hear some music right now for get more happy, because I'm probably not happy right now, and I'm going to do it. I can redirect this signal from over there for you to hear, because it's more stuff. I'm very lazy. I'm not going to do advanced stuff because it's just a waste of energy you don't have, because you don't have enough food for it, and create more energy because you don't have a work, you don't have a job. You are super great, super smart for even for upload HD video to YouTube, but not enough probably for keep a job or for even get a job one time. I have a job one time, but my aunt get it for me, and I last like was 4 or 6 months over there. I was doing nothing. I was getting paid. That was great. I did some little advices about computer stuff, and I copy some papers. I walk from one building to another for deliver papers, but that's going to last forever. The company, the boss says to me, they probably watch, hey, this guy probably is not doing nothing and gets paid. And I get fired. Well, but I buy headphones, I buy chocolate cookies and Coke, Pepsi. Pepsi was buying at that time in 2011. From 2008, from 2011, I was a consumer I was a really great consumer from PepsiCo. Pep on the New York Stock Exchange is the letters of that company, PEP. You can consult these finance advice with Richard Quest from CNN International and CBS Money Watch from New York City, WCBS. This is WCBS News. What's his name? I'm this guy, Terrell Brown. Television Tokyo Yarase desu. Television Tokyo. I'm talking right now Japanese. Television Tokyoにつながっています。こうつってごめんなさい。これましたおバカたちであとって言いますか。似通してますかと素晴らしい。すごい当て言いますか。ビデオとフィットですか。推しです。推しコカ・コーラにとっています。メントスコカ・コーラ。See ya! PDS 株式会社。 Numa, Numa, yeah. Numa, 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 yeah. The surprises, now what's in the day. Numa, Numa, yeah. Numa, 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 yeah. For a second, I think my camera wasn't recording at all. We have full charge of battery and a great free memory. For my luck, for my good luck. I haven't spent it like a lot of money. I also hack some bank accounts and I never say to the customers, and I practically give for free that money and I never claim for that money. If I say to these customers, hey, I transfer some money to your account and belongs to me because I redirected this money from some accounts on Japan, and I used your account for like a slot. I use it like an item for transport this money to this your account because I wasn't having my own bank account. So, but I also have really great money income in 2009 from some hacks on bank accounts in New York City. Thanks for that, I can afford it my HD digital video recorder and a lot of goods, as you know, common stuff. This is stuff like desserts and cakes and the stuff who make happy to the cute boys like me. Rurikon, that's a Japanese word. I'm Rurikon. One hen, STC, STS. かわいいですね。ロリコンあります。どうもありがとうございました。どうもありがとうございました。You remember this dance who were this really famous dance, the Nume Numa, when a fat guy appears and begins to dance his own dance he creates from 2007, 2006, something like that. Because YouTube creates, the system of YouTube was created in January 2005. I was having an account from 2006 but get deleted. So my first account I have currently up on the network is from 2007. 2007, right. So more great stuff coming in. I think you're going to be right here with me. Stay tuned. Keep me in your subscription lists, and don't forget, you on this account can have any kind of great stuff about related with the entire universe. I'm so smart like Michio Kaku, and but I'm also as pedo as was Michael Jackson. And in the same way, I'm kind of stupid, an idiot, like Kramer from Seinfeld. Yeah. Wait. I get an example of a boy like me, like Bud Bundy from that series, you know, for CBS. Like, right? No, wait. Oh, it's just coming in very ancient series. I gotta say about modern stuff. Modern Family. Yeah. I'm like this boy. What's his name? Jake? Yes. There's other boy named Jake from Dodge, the Fox Network series. Yes, I'm as cute as that boy. And I want him. Also, I like SVU. Law and Order SVU. On that episode, when they put it there, appears these super cute boys, and then begins the strange computer guy, or really close friend or a relative approach to the boy, and he take advantage of the boy, and they have their own, and then they going to a hide place, lock it with the key. Those are great episodes. Or the other episode when a teenage brother get advantage of his little boy bro, and he transmit a show via internet. That was a really great one. I almost forgot to write the name of the episodes or the number of the episodes and then download on the internet. Sometimes the analog signals, the analog networks, don't show you what exactly episode is. And you gotta guess by yourself what is the episode, in case you can see some information related with the episode on the credits, seeing the name of the actors and everything, the age of the episode, and voila, you get the name of the episode. On Open Television System on Mexico, it's on Canal 5 Televisa, México, es llamado La Ley y el Orden, Unidad de Víctimas Especiales. En esos episodios donde salen los niños y salen parientes y el tipo de la computadora que se lleva al niño y bla bla bla. Buenos episodios, ¿no? Hablando de eso, what I did in English and Spanish. In English, that's great. That's better because I get more audience, more people on the planet who can understand me. Absolutely. Well, Yes, I'm going to talk about the TDT, digital television. The HDTV, it's coming to our country, Mexico, and on Tijuana, the analog signals no longer exist. They put it down, and then they reactivate the transmitters because the authorities, the federal authorities of elections, requested put it back just for a short period of time. Meanwhile, the election time passed. The election time passed, and people can receive the proper publicity of the entire election stuff. Now the entire country will be down on the analog signals. 2015, I'm not really sure, but it's going to be difficult get devices, digital devices, in every house in the country. Difficult. I have say like 1,000 words. Like I have to say like 1,000 topics about anything, everything in the universe, and yes. You wondering what is this guy? I'm that kind of guy who nobody knows, who are in a basement, who are almost dying, but I'm not dying. I feel great. I feel okay, I think, and are just waiting for some food from his close persons who are living also on the house. And then you can imagine if these people don't have a job, don't have any money. You can imagine the panorama here. The scenario of this will be super weird. We can compare this probably on the US scenarios when the parents are drug addicts and they spended all the money on drugs and left their children without any food items, or they spended the money on gambling or internet shopping or whatever weird stuff we have today on the modern age. But well, everybody say you have the power for change everything. I don't have even idea of what to do, how to begin, if I can keep the things on that flow or normal stability, normal state. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. So I don't need anything else. Oh my god. Oh shit. I'm just wasting a lot of time with this HD video. I'm going to take forever to get up to the YouTube servers. And then I hope the account will be in normal state. And that way the data don't will be a reset at all. Oh. Anyways, I think I'm going to cut this right now. This is the very first time I do a video like this, talking directly to you, my YouTuber friends from the entire planet, and it feels cool. It feels great. I hope bring to you more video footage of my real life. In some places you can have the camera in hand and record all the boys' stuff items. Because the people get awkward. You gotta have your mobile device, your cell phone, recording with your hand in your pocket, like simulating waiting for a call in your pants, but with the camera pointing to a free space for record everything, as using it like a spy camera, or not visible camera, or more, how we can call it, more dissimulated camera, for not get awkward the people on the mall or in public places, or even the manager of the mall going to get banned the camera and pick it up when you going out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm Héctor Iván Almaraz de Horta from Zacatecas City, which is on Mexico, Republican. Is just down from the United States and up from Guatemala, Belize, Central America, Latin America. Yes, we are. I'm already say goodbye, but I'm keep talking. Last thing, I think faster. The people from around here are kind of poor, are not as super cool as the New York City people. Are poor and uncool. Just probably the 30% or 40% of them are super cool, like the New York City ones. Alright. We are putting off this signal off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.